What's up, guys? It's Justin. First of all, yes, I am the same person as in the intro video. It's amazing what a little shave and a haircut can do for Easter weekend. So I'm really excited today. We're going to head into the shop right now and we're going to review one of the first tools that we're doing on the channel. And I think it's a huge upgrade for what we do. It's not a crazy expensive tool, but it's a perfect fit for what we're doing. I'm excited to show you guys and talk about it. Let's get into it. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. So what we're reviewing today is the Wera torque wrench. This is a great style. I'm really excited about it. We're using just Milwaukee T20 Torx drivers. They come in like a 15 pack. And the issue we were having in our tool room is we were using, a wrench like this, which is just way too long for what we're working on and the tiny screws that we're using. Or we were also trying, a torque wrench that's about, 16 inches long, which is just way too much leverage for what we're trying to accomplish here. We were stripping bits and stripping screws, and I was like, man, we just need something that is got leverage, but not a screwdriver either. Oops, I just dropped the bit. That's not a screwdriver either. So this is the best option. And I'll explain to you why in a minute. All right, guys, I just realized I want to hammer home this point where this product fits in perfectly. This Wera torque wrench is giving you the leverage of a wrench, but the compact size of a screwdriver torque, a torque screwdriver. And that's why I like it so much. Doing 100 of these screws with a screwdriver is gonna get old, especially because we're at the max inch pounds for this Wera wrench at 55 inch pounds. That's gonna kill your hand, I think, over time. And we're gonna be doing this for a lifetime if that's the job we're in. Let's not kill ourselves any more than we have to, right? So that's where this product fits in. It's the compact size of a screwdriver, but the leverage of a wrench, but not too much leverage. It's perfect. All right, guys, so I'm going to be a little off camera, but I just wanted to show you, this is what we were working on. This is the issue that we were having. This is one of our spiral planer heads in the machine, in the molding machine. I just took it right out. On this channel, you're not going to get any fake stuff here. This is right out. There's pitch on there. It needs to be cleaned. I'm showing you the real deal. So the issue we were having is these need to be tightened to 55 inch pounds. And this wrench is a great fit because it goes from 25 to 55 inch pounds. So we are at the max for this wrench. But as far as leverage goes, it's the perfect happy medium of exactly what we needed for inch pounds and leverage. Here's why. I'll loosen one of these up with ease. I'm telling you guys, before it was a lot worse than you think. It gets a nice pop too when you tighten them. And the issue we were having is these are aluminum heads. And yes, when we run them too long and the knives start getting dull, it heats up. And that makes things even worse. That is operator error. That's on me. That's on whoever's running the machine. But be put in a production situation where you got to get stuff out right away, and you'll understand how that happens. So I recommend when you work on a head like this, don't do it after running. Even if you have them in the knives in good shape, the head just seems to heat up a little bit on here, and you want to let these screws and the carbide blades cool down a little bit. That's just a little tip. All right, guys. So first of all, I had to get out of the tool room. It gets hotter than you know what in there, and it's so much cooler in this room. It's a bigger building. Our CNC machine is behind us. You guys will see that one day. And yeah, I'm literally sweating in there. Okay, so I had to come out here. So I kind of said it in the other room. This is a great tool. One thing people probably want to know how to adjust the torque setting. That's the wrench on the bottom, and it's simply clockwise, counterclockwise. Fits in there snug, both directions, which is good. It's nice. The only complaint that I really have about this is like aluminum, I believe. So literally just adjusting the torque setting twice, I can already see that it's all marred up. So if you're going to be adjusting this tool a lot, it might not last as long, or it's definitely not going to look as pretty if you're constantly making an adjustment on here. For us, it works good because we're not going to adjust it. The only thing I guess maybe I'm worried about is that we are at its max torque setting. We're at 55 inch-pounds. That's exactly what the manufacturer says those screws need to be to. That's why I got really excited when I found this, because it's exactly what we need here. I actually have a few other screws that I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. We've just kind of been using other wrenches, but again, too much leverage on little screws like this is not great. As you can see, this is the screw that we were tightening in there. It's a T20 drive, and it's about a 1 inch screw. And it's nice once you get it dialed in like we did. We're just using Milwaukee T20s. I got a whole bin of these. I tell our guys, because those blades aren't, those are 4-sided blades, so they last a while. But I just tell them, hey, after you do all 44, I think, or 45 blades, and there's 2 heads in there, so almost 100 screws, check the screws. If they're bad, if you even think they're getting bad, throw them away. And when you're done doing 100 screws, just throw the bit away. It's not worth the headache of starting to strip them out and breaking carbides off. The carbides aren't that expensive. They're $3 a piece, but times 100, do that, every other month, and things get expensive. So the difference between the Wera versus something like this, obviously, it's 2 different things. This is a torque wrench, this isn't. But I just love the pistol design of this. I love it. I have not found anything else on the market in these inch-pound setting range pistol grip style. If every wrench was pistol grip style and this long, I love it. I mean, for our world, that's all we need. We don't need, a torque wrench that's this long. We're just not working on big stuff like that. These are little screws for the most part. There's even smaller screws than this, much smaller. And I think it's like an M4 at best. And for us, this is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted for our application. And that's why we're on the channel. This is what we're talking about. The world of woodworking. Not a lot of big screws are used on the machine. And if they are, it's a good chance a tech's been called and they're working on the machine for you. So, if you guys have any questions about this, where I got it online. I'll leave the link in the body, in the description of the video, where I bought it, how much. I really, really like this one. One caution to the wind, when I was researching, there is another one that has a preset torque setting, and I guess you are allowed to take a set screw out and change it, but guys are having a lot of issues with it. I haven't had any issues. We've probably changed 300 screws with this so far, and it's working great. There really isn't anything else out there, like I said, like this. This is not a paid ad. I want to say that I'm buying this on my own with my own money. This was perfect for our application, and that's why you're here. You're in the woodworking industry. I'm hoping they come out with other ones in a little higher range, like probably like 60 to 120 if they came out with something like that. If that's doable, I'm not an engineer. And in this little style, oh man, sign me up, I'm buying it. I'm buying all three or whatever, how many styles they come out with or ranges of inch pound. This is sweet. Hope you guys found this helpful. Please like and subscribe the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.